Follow Team FX Primus Elizo as they compete in round 1 of the Blancpain Lamborghini Super Trofeo Asia Series, a race held at the Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia. The season opening race was held on a hot and humid day with temperatures at 35 degrees. Only 13 cars were on the grid for the first race with drivers from all over Asia.
One of my roles as a team member is to ensure the drivers and the crew are comfortable. Before the race, I have to make arrangements like flights, hotels and transportation at the country that we're racing in. At the same time, I ensure that our team's drivers are signed in before they start their race for each round. At the track, before each race, I have to remind the drivers for their driver's briefing, making sure they are suited up before practice, qualifying and race itself. When time permits, our team will practice on driver's change in the pit. One of my key roles is timekeeping. Since I'm responsible for stopping the car during driver's change, it's important for me to communicate with the drivers when to release the car into the track. By race rules, the car has to be stationary for a minimum of 60 seconds. Basically, if I release the car too early, the team will be penalized. Too late, we may lose time and race position.
Dominic takes the first qualifying stint for the team. Each team in the Blancpain Lamborghini Super Trofeo Asia Series will have 2 drivers per car. Qualifying sessions are split into 2 15-minute sessions for each driver to set their best time. Qualifying 1 will determine grid positions for race 1 and qualifying 2 for race 2. Each race in the series consists of a 50-minute stint with 1 driver change in between, done during the compulsory pit stop. Spirits are high in the team, with everyone concentrating on doing the best for the season opener. Both Dominic and Zen managed to clock good times during their sessions, with Dominic setting the second best time during his stint, while Zen takes 5th spot on the grid with his time. Team driver Zen Low took the first half of the race, starting from 2nd on the grid, and everyone in the team was in high spirits. The race was an intense one, leaving both drivers to battle right from the start.
I had a pretty good start. Just before I hit turn 1, I was sandwiched in between both cars. So as I back off, immediately I was hit from the rear. After I was hit, I then have to start defending my line because there's many cars behind me.
The team executed a perfect pit stop, with Zen passing over driving duties to Dom. Dom managed to overtake 2 cars, putting the team in 3rd. It was a great result for Team FX Primus Elizo. Being on the podium in the first race of the season on home ground got the spirits up for everyone. Big smiles all around. The day isn't over for the team yet. After a good 3rd-placed finish, the crew had to make sure that final checks are done on the car in preparation for race 2 the next day. We are headed to race 2 of the Blancpain Lamborghini Super Trofeo Asia Series with Team FX Primus Elizo at Sepang International Circuit. Right before the start of the race, a mystery unfolded. A very important team race gear has gone missing, which can cost the team dearly during the race. Despite the troubles, Zen was in high spirits and got ready to start the race once again for the team. As Zen went out in the car to bring the car around the grid, the missing race gear, Zen's customized race seat edition, was still nowhere to be found. The crew managed to find inserts as a temporary measure, but the cushion caused Zen to move around in the seat despite being strapped down. But Zen had to push on as the race was starting. Race 2 started with a rolling start, and it was a smooth one, with drivers managing to avoid trouble at turn 1. But as the race went on, Zen's race pace began to drop as he was grappling with being moved around in the seat at every turn. The team began to drop down the grid and was in 10th as Dom prepared to take over the race. The compulsory pit stop session could not come soon enough for the team. Once again, the team managed a perfect pit stop. Dom took over and immediately began to push hard for the team. All through his stint, Dom pushed on and never gave up. He managed to catch up and was able to see the front runners, but time was not on his side. P5 was the best that the team could do. The gap was too big for Dom to close. It was a commendable effort for the team.